Welcome to Just Wanna Quilt, a research podcast coming out of Tulane University Law School, where we explore all kinds of things, stories about quilting, tools, field trips, maybe some famous quilters stop by, and, of course, a little bit of copyright thrown in just for fun. I'm Elizabeth Townsend-Gard. I'm a law professor, and I just want to quilt. So today, we're talking to Seth Hackler. We've talked to him before. He is the founder of Quilting on a Budget, which you know I adore, and he is talking to us about giveaways and the group, and I asked him to come chat about his experience of giveaways. Cool. Hi. Thanks for chatting. I appreciate it.
How are you?
I'm good.
No problem. Hopefully our audio is better than last time. I'm not out in the middle of nowhere, Missouri, like I was last time.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I think it sounds good so far. So,
okay, good.
Cool. Well, Seth, thanks for chatting. So we're gonna just do a quick little bonus field trippy kind of extra stuff. So we were gonna talk about giveaways.
Sure.
So tell me, just for preservation, because we're going to donate these. So tell me your name and where you are right now.
My name is Seth Hackler, and I'm in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Fabulous. And you just finished, or you were part of a giveaway, and we're going to talk about giveaways and what role they play within quilting and Facebook and our world right now. So tell me about the giveaway that just concluded.
The giveaway that I did was sponsored through Fiskars for the Facebook group Quilting on a Budget. And basically what I did was I went to their Facebook page and used the Messenger app and just sent them a message and explained who I was in relationship to the Facebook group and asked if they would be interested in maybe sponsoring a giveaway. You know, just give something small away. Yeah. And they replied and said that they probably would, and then directed me to the appropriate person that would actually make the decision. Interesting. So. And
then how long did that process of getting permission from the right person take?
It was on Friday is when I sent the Facebook message, and within about 2 hours, they sent me an email address and told me what department. So I sent that email Friday, and I heard back about midday Monday.
Wow, that's fast.
With a return email. And they said, yes, absolutely, we'd love to be a part of it. So we just kind of emailed back and forth and kind of set some things up.
Awesome. And then did they, I have a bunch of questions. So first of all, how much did they give you, like, tell you what they were going to send, or just say a certain amount that they were going to donate to the giveaway?
No, what I asked them, I just told them my idea. You know, is it possible to give away? I just asked for what I thought was something small. Can you do like a rotary cutter and mat, like combo, the size of your choice, whatever. And I said, in return, in order for them to enter, they would have to go to your page, like your page, and then use the hashtag quilting with Fiskars. Would be how, kind of be beneficial to them to draw traffic to them. And then in return, I just asked for something small just to start off. And yeah, they were absolutely willing to accommodate.
All right. So that's really interesting. So how did you know who had entered? Because of the hashtag at their site?
No, the only way to enter, how to enter was you had to go to their site and like and follow their page, and then come back to our group. And I made a video, explaining that we're doing a giveaway.
Right.
You have to go to Fiskars' page and like there, and then come back to our page, to our group that obviously they're seeing this video in, and just leave a small message. If I won, I would, whatever you would make using what you won.
Right.
And then leave the hashtag quilting with Fiskars. And I asked people to do a hashtag FG and then a number. But a lot of the people didn't do the
They got confused.
hashtag properly.
Right.
Yeah, so
People get
essentially
confused.
essentially what I ended up having to do was the purpose of the FG and then the number was so that I could use a random number generator and then whatever that number was, type that in.
Got it.
But essentially what I ended up having to do was go through and count how many entries I had and then put that into the random number generator, 1 through, I think I came up with 350. So 1 through 350, and then I came up with the number 100 is what it came up with. So I had to go back through again and count through to the 100th entry. And I got a hold of them and said, hey, did you go like their page? Because they're going to check before they send it to you if that's all you had to do.
Right.
And, I just made sure that he followed the guidelines and got his information. So
wow, that's really interesting. And then they'll send it directly to him.
Yeah, they offered to cover the shipping and everything just for me to get the shipping information. And the only really stipulation that they asked was that I kept it to the continental U.S. Yeah,
and that's because there's all kinds of legal issues. Well, I guess shipping and legal issues that arise if it's.
Yeah, because they are Fiskars. I believe it's Fiskars North America.
Got it.
There's other Fiskars, so they. Right. I'm assuming 1, probably just the cost of shipping, but for 2, they're not shipping something out to like Fiskars Canada or Fiskars whatever, the other conglomerate that they're part of.
Interesting. Very interesting. Well, super interesting. Well, we've been looking into giveaways in terms of all of those elements. How many people, you have a group of 30,000 plus, how many entered it? Like, how did you feel about the experience? How many entered? Let's start with that. How many entered the contest?
This was what I actually found to be the most shocking. So out of 32,000 in the group, I was asked to keep it to the U.S., which brought that number down to right around 24,000, 23,000 and change. Out of 23,000, I had roughly 350 people enter in a 2-week time period.
That's remarkable, isn't it? Why do you think that is? I would think your numbers would be higher, right? I would think the numbers. I just don't understand the numbers anymore. I just have to say.
I don't get it. I had a lot of people say, well, you made it too difficult, so I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. Right.
And like I explained,
too hard, confusing.
Yeah, but like I explained to them, if they send you their cheapest rotary cutter in a small mat, you're getting $40 worth of stuff.
Right.
For absolutely free, don't have to go nowhere. It'll arrive at your door.
Right.
And all you have to do is click on another page and then come back and write a sentence and leave 2 hashtags. So I personally, I didn't think that was too complicated. And then even the people that didn't quite follow, the hashtags properly, because our group is comprised of a lot of older women that maybe not be so computer savvy. So even with that, I still included them, if I seen that there was the effort made.
Yeah.
But yeah, that shocked me down, 350 out of potentially 24,000 to get something totally for free for 5 minutes of your time.
So do you think you'll do another giveaway? Like, what was the goal? What was the benefit to you of doing the giveaway?
So the benefit to me was I wanted to do something to be more engaging to my group.
Yeah.
And I wanted to, me personally, I've used Fiskars for a while because my mom used Fiskars.
Yeah.
Well, once I realized what kind of customer support that they have, I had to use their warranty and had absolutely no problem. There was no questions asked. Within 5 days, I had a replacement product, and it was probably the best customer service I had.
Yeah.
So I wanted to share that with other people, basically. Hey, look, you could use Fiskars or you could use their other way more expensive competitor because people tend to think, well, if it costs more, it's got to be better.
Yeah.
So I reached out to them and just told them, hey, I've been a lifelong user. I got into it from Mom. I want to introduce other people to your product that maybe don't think of you guys, that are seasoned quilters that maybe overlook you for your more expensive competitor, or to the new people that don't know, well, hey, I can still buy this kind of cheaper price point and really get a great value. So me personally, I didn't get anything out of it other than I was able to give away something from my group. And I just wanted to kind of share, I had a great experience with this company, and let's try to pass that along and maybe introduce somebody else to them that's not aware of them.
Yeah, interesting. So do you think you'll do a giveaway again?
Yeah. I mean, I think so. I don't think this was a complete failure. I don't think it was as big of a total success as maybe what I would like it to have been, but it was the first one. Maybe there were some issues like it being able to be seen in the group. Not everybody checks in every day. Not everybody gets the messages of when a new post is. So maybe there was a issue on how to get it seen by more people. I really don't know. And then again, there's some people that just, they assume, well, it's a giveaway, there's got to be strings attached. I'm not even interested.
That's really interesting.
And this one was literally like no strings attached. Just go like their page, check it out, 5 minutes of your time, and you could win.
All right. So that's fair. So these numbers are so fascinating to me, because first, it's amazing that you built up what you built up, 30,000, like within the year. It's incredible. We're still staying small. We're not that. Something about what you did just sort of struck people. And then sort of what is the point? So because this is a research project, so I'm always thinking about these things. So, giveaways are something that people always want. It's one of the things that happens on these Facebook groups and other places and Instagram and all this. Giveaways. Now, for you don't need to, you've already closed your group. So you're not doing it to attract people to come to your group. But you were sort of, I think, there was like the first foray into sort of the power of your group. Like you've got 30,000 people. They have a lot of together. There's sort of a kind of cultural power to that. And being able to have your group go to someplace else to say, hashtag we love, Quilting on a Budget loves this product seems really interesting to me. Does that seem like that? It seems like it's the first, I'm really curious what you do next, because you're really creative and do really interesting things. I don't know. The whole thing is interesting to me.
Actually, after our last talk, it kind of got me thinking, because you brought up, well, having such a large following, are you trying to sell them anything or trying to do, and like I stated, no, I'm not trying to sell them anything in the group, but that got me thinking, well, I've got 30,000 captive consumers that are in this group because they are actively interested in this topic.
Right.
It's not just people that are passing by, if your product's out on a shelf, people are passing by, some are into it, some aren't.
Right.
This is a group that they are in the group because they love this topic. So I used that. That got me thinking, well, maybe if I go around to some of these suppliers or, these companies that cater to the quilting industry and say, hey, I've got 30,000 people in this group here that is a potential audience, you could sacrifice something small and in turn, you could gain customers from it. Yeah. And I guess where personally I would gain from it is just because people in my group now, are able to get things, and I'm able to keep my group engaged in, just something kind of new and exciting to keep the group going, to keep it from getting stagnant, I guess.
Yeah.